I like.
Hey, Norm. Hey, this I believe.
Hi, Gary. How are you? Gary, I know that.
No chance. No. No, we're getting back together with Norm. We're forming a group with Norm here.
Yeah, I play harmonica.
That's enough. That's enough. Thank you.
Getting back to the group, is Wings the most satisfying group that you've ever been connected with in any way?
Oh, well, I was in another satisfying group too.
No, I mean, as far as the group itself is now concerned, the lineup of Wings now.
Oh, yeah, definitely. This is the most satisfying Wings I've been in. Yeah, oh, yeah.
Paul, why do you persist with stage performances? Why don't you give it away? Take a more passive role in pop music.
I don't know, really.
He likes it.
Give us a chance, you know, a couple of years, I might be well passive, might passed out even. But
I hope not.
I like singing, you know, I like playing with the group and stuff, and playing with people like Jimmy and stuff, you know.
Well, I like playing with you,
and
man.
Joe and Tenny.
How about me?
Charlie and Norm.
Great, man.
Final question, yes.
Hope it's a good one.
You want to be known as a new wing and not an old beat.
Are you the one who wrote
Well, you know, I don't mind, you know.
No, it wasn't me. I just read it.
Don't believe the press.
How would you like the world to remember you?
Oh, with a grin.
He sure is the best. Best in town.
Are the children overawed by their father being so famous?
Well, they think he's Elvis Presley, but it's all
Is,
Over to Norm. Yeah. He's
Wait, you find, it must be difficult, like Mrs. McCartney, being married all day, you know.
It is. It's a bloody drama.
All day, eh?
Yeah, and then at night having to perform together on stage. You know, you find
Well, we're about to have a fight on stage one night, so you look out.
well, you ever feel that sometimes you like to say, not tonight, thanks, darling, you know, I've got a headache?
Not tonight, Jersey.
I suppose there's a slow hand clap you can
Now I say, yes, tonight, darling.
Oh, do you?
Yes, every night.
But not to you, Norm.
Not till you get an electric shaver, anyway.
Money on a tour like this, or is it more personal?
It's not easy to make money on a tour like this because we take a big show around, you know, and with people like Norm around, it's pretty difficult, you know, but...
Give you free lunch today and everything.
yeah, but...
Didn't you hear your foot?
I think probably the tour's worked out to maybe make some money in America.
when
When are you touring America?
In the spring, probably.
January.
Of next year, yeah.
you were in the movies and recorded Go Now, and Paul was in the Beatles, did you really think at that stage that you both would be together, playing in the same group?
Well, we got to know each other in those days.
Yeah.
He kept saying what a great record there is.
Kept saying what rubbish
I'll give
you
it-
are.
I'll give it his
What
first
rubbish.
plug, yeah.
They always knew they were meant for each other.
So in a way, it felt like it'd be a good idea. I never thought
Well,
it
have you ever wanted to do a sort of an album with just a whole bunch of your own favourite
Freaks.
guest musicians from
Whole bunch of freaks.
different players, different writers, etc.
No.
Doing stage for your children, for your wife?
They keep attacking us.
Well, the children are the ones who attack me. No, I don't think so. You know, we don't worry too much about it, but we've got a fellow working with us at the moment called Billy. You've seen Billy? He's about 10 foot tall and he's got a
Heart of gold.
heart of gold, yeah.
3 feet wide.
That's all we do, you know. We just have one fellow in case it gets heavy, you know, but otherwise we don't.
Is there any possibility, like you helped out with Ringo's album, is there any possibility that you may help out with, say, George's album, or...
They don't
They
need
make-
it.
Oh yeah, you know, I'll help out with anyone who asks me, you know, if I like them.
Except Norman.
Would you encourage? Would you encourage one of your children to go into the overnight sensation world of the music industry?
Yes, I would, Norman.
Disneyland.
Hey, you
No,
know, make it all right.
Are you being serious?
Yeah. Oh yes.
He's always.
Oh, good. Yeah, I thought you were. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if they wanted to, Norman, I would let them.
I suppose anyway, if they didn't do too good, they could always open up a sandwich shop using your name. You know, like Paul McCartney's sons take away
McDonald
food.
hamburgers. McDonald hamburgers.
That's it, you got it.
Except that fruit shop of yours didn't do too good in London, but did it?
No, the McCartney fruit shop.
Yeah, no. Oh, yeah.
Apple.
Didn't do too good.
No, Apple. Oh, no. Give that man a drink.
Was that one of John's ideas, you know?
It was Norm, yes.
There are two sides to every story, but, you know, I've heard that he was, you know, the other people used to get a bit annoyed because Mr. McCartney used to invite them over for long, boring slide evenings.
That's what it was, yeah, I know, yeah.
Is it true?
Yeah, three-handed brag. Yeah.
Which
That was
album do you think so far has been the best album as far as wings are concerned?
Wings, don't know really. Venus and Mars, maybe.
Because that
Band
was
on
the
the
last
Run.
album?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm plugging it. Yeah, that's why. You got
Venus
it.
and Mars make a
The
plan.
Band on the Run must have been a very...
Hey, they don't look Japanese.
I dyed it for the occasion. I'm trying to cover it up. Right?
Who out of the two of you decided that Linda was going to be part of the group on stage and in recording?
Me.
I don't know. You know, I just asked her one day. I said, would you fancy being in a group and stuff? You know, and the curtain comes up and there's all people there. Would you think you'd like that?
Just like that.
And was it hard for you to start, Linda?
Yes, very hard.
You farm because you want a quiet time, you know. And maybe you don't want to see the press for a couple of weeks, but then someone says, oh, that means he's a recluse, you know. Well, it's not true, you know. You're on your farm and you're just trying to have a little bit of peace and quiet, you know.
Paul, what was your...
Well, yeah, listen, I must tell you before that while he was out here, Mr. John Denver, you know, that bloke who looks like he lives on Drive Through.
Is that one from Colorado?
Yeah, well famous Australian press here got out of him that he smoked marijuana.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Does he?
Yeah. I
Not
just tell you
John.
because- Yeah.
He smokes rock.
Well, he
Yeah,
looks.
he might
He
like
looks.
over one night to watch television or cut an LP or something, you know, and he might do it again.
No.
And I would like it again.
Don't tell anybody.
Well, they got
No,
it then.
don't tell anybody, no. I'm just
That's
keep
called the
stuff.
Rocky Mountain High.
Yeah.
What was your reaction
Rocky
to
Mountain
the
Fever.
Paul's dead rumours at the time?
I didn't believe it
Where did you
at
play
the
the
time.
record back?
Didn't believe it.
You being the youngest member of the group,
This is true.
yet sometimes, like critics, and I've been a critic, have favourite records and think that some records are cut above the others. Something in the Air, to me, was an amazing record.
Thank you.
Why did Thundercut and Newman stay together longer?
Why didn't they stay
Yeah.
longer?
It was
As
together.
far as recording wise, or
Finance.
Yeah.
Really. That's all I can say.
The old story. He said it. I heard it. Go on.
Do you reckon that's part of the reason for your success?
Well, I think so, Norm. Yeah, I think this is it. It's this guitar. It's a sex symbol. I think that's what. I think that's what
It's
does
the
it.
That's the whole
toothpaste,
thing.
Norma.
Anyone
Well, I
with a
didn't, I
guitar.
thought I didn't think it was
toothpaste.
because you know Sister Janet Lee when she plays the guitar, I don't get the feeling from her.
Thank you and good night.
Oh, come on, let's keep going here. It's nice and warm.
Is that your lot?
You and the boys, you still sort of get together to play a game of Monopoly or you know,
Well,
get
yeah.
together?
Chess.
Norm, yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's all right.
Gin.
Ludo.
Generated. Sending Christmas cards.
one last question.
Yeah.
Is it, does it surprise you going through the period in the 60s with the Beatles and everything like that suddenly artists are emerging in the 70s, like your Rod Stewarts and your Elton Johns?
Yeah.
Were you aware of them during the late 60s as performers?
Yes, but they weren't doing very well, you know, so you just kind of knew about them. Rod was, he never did much, you know, until you say the 70s.
Right. Same.
Okay. Thank you. No, sorry, no.
Can I have an autograph?
Sorry,
No.
Have you got a pen? Come on.
McCartney, I was very impressed with your performance on stage. Was that an organ you were playing or were you sitting behind a roll-top desk?
I was sitting behind a model people.
I thought you were moaning, counting the house and, you know, working out the pay slips for the boys.
All right, mate.
You know that record of yours, Ram? Was there a jet going across when you recorded that, by any chance?
Yeah, I think there was actually at the time. Yeah.
Oh, I was a bit worried because I let it Aunt Naomi, you know, I thought it might have been a scratch or something, you know.
No, is that the last question, though?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'd like to shake.